Hello, everybody. I'm Claval Hunter, the Associate Director for the Center for Community Change, and I'm so honored to be standing with Pastor Dr. Eureka. And it's been a blessing, man, to know that God has given you a wealth of knowledge. You've been sharing the gospel around the world in this denomination, and you've blessed thousands of lives through your ministry.
Thank you.
But today you are right here in Orlando. You are preaching with your hands. You're helping so many, and you're part of the Center for Community Change over about 2 years now. How has this ministry been a blessing to your life personally, your church, and how it's going to be a blessing to your community?
Thank you, Pastor Hunter. The opportunity to be connected with the Center of Community Change has been an absolute joy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm the pastor of the Rockwood Church in Northeast Portland.
Yeah.
And it's only a year, actually, this week,
Okay.
when I've taken on the role of the lead pastor for that congregation. So what the Center of Community Change has done for me personally, on the first count, is to provide a support system for me.
That's right.
Specifically in terms of mentoring, where I have someone who's checking on me on a regular basis, praying with me, encouraging me, but also continue to cast the vision of why the church exists in the world. And of course, that purpose for the church is to make disciples.
That's right.
And this is one way of doing that.
Yeah.
To serve the needs of the community.
That's right. That's right. And so it's so amazing that we serve the needs of the community. That's Christ's method. He's not just preaching.
Absolutely.
He's not just teaching. But you see Christ moving through urban settings, right? He's going through villages and cities. He's healing people. He's moved with compassion.
Yeah.
And the day you have the courage to act, man, what is it like serving this way? How you think you've been a blessing to this community right now?
Well, listen, I guess on the first count, is the fact that we're able to connect with other members of the body of Christ in this location to serve the needs of people in this community. And then number two, it's a restatement for me to be engaged in this mission. I'm thinking of Matthew 24, Matthew 25. It's one thing to think of Christ's return. It's another to act now in preparing people for his soon return.
That is so amazing, man. And that's what ministry is all about, giving someone a reason to live against, just serving the least of these. And you know, that's what God has called us to do, to love people no matter who they are, to be able to serve like him, to lead like him. And so we want to just say thank you for how you have provided even your wealth of knowledge, and you poured into us. I want you to pour into someone right now, into that camera. Look into that camera. There's a pastor that feels like they're alone. They don't have the resources. They don't feel like they're being supported. They're sometimes maybe dealing with a church that do not want to follow the vision, and the church is not in action. What would you say to that pastor?
Listen, I think God acts in his own time. And let me say, in my view, the existence of this Center of Community Change, it's a God-given gift to the church right now, where we know there are multiple people's needs anywhere in the world. And of course, we're in the context of North America and United States. Even in this country, there are people who are in need. Now, the thing is that very often we could say as a church, we don't have the resource, we don't have the personnel. But here's something so simple that we can do in partnership with other organizations and entities, simply serving the physical needs of people right here, right now, and you can do it.
That's right. That's right. So, man, thank you for pouring into the life of that pastor, that church member that is watching right now. And before I leave you, man, I just want to know, as we leave Orlando, this boot camp for amazing pastors, what are you going to do when you get back to Portland?
For a start, I think the mere fact that I'm now part of this movement, the community change movement, I can go to my church. Now, they've already engaged.
Come on.
I think we can lift up.
Yes, sir.
We can lift up that level of engagement.
Oh, I love it.
And say, hey, everybody can do something.
Come on.
As part of this mission to make disciples.
That's right.
Starting with people's felt needs.
Wow. So we all have a part to play.
Absolutely.
Into sharing this gospel.
Absolutely.
And even not just with words, but even preaching with our hands. And so thank you so much for the incredible work. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your vision. God bless you.
Thank you so much. And you too, you can be the hands and feet
That's
of
right.
Jesus right now, wherever you are.
Let's go and serve.
Yes.